Where have you grown, I guess, the most from your first camp to this camp?
Mentally, just being able to go out there and be comfortable, knowing what I got to do every play, knowing the defense more.
Did playing in 7 games, I guess, give you some of that, obviously the comfort, but also confidence?
Yeah, it did. It made me prepare for this year coming up. I'm not timid or nervous about anything. Just ready to go out there and play.
When you talk about getting more comfortable in the defense, is it watching it on film or actually getting out there and doing it in practice that helps more, you find?
For me, it's both. Both of them help for me watching and then doing it.
I'm sorry, forgive me. You seem very soft-spoken now, but there's some stories about you written when you were in high school that you were quite a talker. Are you still a talker? And if so, go.
I'm more mature now. That's why I seem more soft-spoken. In high school, I was kind of out there, but yeah, I talk a little bit, but I'm more mature now, so that's not really my thing.
How do you develop that confidence, though? Because I think Coach Capone said you have to have confidence because there's going to be times at corner where you're going to give up a big play or a touchdown, but you got to be able to bounce back.
I believe in having short-term memory at the corner position. Like, it happened, okay. You can try to be perfect, but even the best get beat sometimes.
Was there a point you didn't have a short-term memory?
Nah, not that I recall.
What's Coach Capone like, just as a coach?
He's a nice guy. I like the methods that he's teaching us. Real good coach.
So he's not a yeller. He's just kind of like I'll help you out here kind of thing.
I mean, he yells when he needs to, but yeah, he's it's pretty good.
Who do you like? You've defended receivers now for Mountain State this year because that's a big talking point of the team. Who do you like out there? What receivers do you like?
The receivers I like from our team?
Yeah.
Tyreek. Tyreek's that dude. I like going against Tyreek. It's a good competition every time.
Is he like the deep guy now?
Shoot, I don't know.
You and Speedy kind of taking it as a challenge. You're filling big shoes, guys that played a lot of snaps, a lot of starts, to maybe prove people that this is still going to be a strength for this team.
Yeah, a little bit. We're just going out there and doing what we've been doing and just continue to try to be better than we were the day before.
How you two are it's kind of weird probably to say, but the veterans of the room.
Yeah.
How do you try to bring those other guys along so they're ready?
Whenever we go to the film room, we're always bringing them with us. If they know that if they have any questions, they can come to us, and we help them. Like as we learning, we bring them with us, pretty much.
Corner's kind of an isolated position. What mentality does it take to be a good corner?
Obviously short-term memory, just knowing what you're doing and being confident. I would say confidence and having composure would be the best.
How was Darren Wilson impressed you on the other side of the ball?
Darren's good. He can go. Darren's good. I like going against him too, though. Yeah.
I think the first practice, Tariq went up and made a play. You were guarding him, and then you kind of wait on the sideline and said, no, you were waiting for Tariq to guard him again. Where does that kind of come from that you want to go against him?
Shoot, I like to go against the best, and I love the competition every day. So I just like going against Tariq. So he's a really good wide receiver, and he can make me better.
How's everything been going in camp?
So far, so good. Getting better every single day.
What's your level of comfort with everything now, having the full off season under your belt and your second camp now? What's it been like as you kind of move through each day?
Yeah, it feels great. Just going out there every single day, learning from the past days, especially, and then getting reps with our defense, and again, just learning and how different receivers are running backs, and gaining everybody's trust too. So it's just been great every single day.
How much have they really kind of emphasized that point of just maybe being a little bit more patient in the pocket, looking downfield more, stuff like that?
Yeah, it's been a pretty big emphasis, and I think every single day so far, that first week of camp, it's gotten a lot better, and I trust 100% in my linemen, and it's looking good every single day. So.
How do you grow in that department? I guess how do you just improve on that?
Yeah, one, trusting Coach Manning's play calls and understanding the progressions and reads, and then from there, trusting the O-lineman, and I do. And so it's just been, really good, getting a lot of reps and experience with that, so it's just gotten better overall.
What's you and Kyle's interaction?
He's working more with the tight ends right now, but, still, when I come off on the field, he's telling me, what he saw and how he can just, give me information on what I can do better. And so, we're talking every single day in the film room as well. So I'm still picking his brain with everything.
Being a returner and with the success you had last year, have you felt your teammates or coaches are looking to you differently or more with that experience and that level of success you had?
Yeah, I feel like just the coaches trust me, and they ask me what I like to run, things like that, and so having that kind of trust and accountability with each other, I feel like we can do a lot more, just better things overall, and we've seen that in camp so far, week 1, so it's looked good.
How much has changed with how you guys are, Coach Manning said maybe he learned some stuff about install offense. How much has changed in how you guys are installing offense and how much more they're putting on your plate in terms of number of plays?
Yeah, the install so far, I mean, they're easing their way into it. They've put a lot on our plate, the first week, but every single day they do a great job of breaking it down for us. And I think Coach Manning's done a great job of understanding who can pick up things fast and who can't. And so, I think overall the way they're installing everything's been great. And again, every single day we're looking better and better with it. So.
As of today, who's the next Hakeem?
I mean, it's hard to say because right now we're distributing the ball basically everywhere. Everybody's getting a shot with the ball and to make plays. So, I mean, all 3 of our tight ends are looking really well. Our slot receivers and then the outside receivers. Honestly, everybody's getting the ball right now. So compared to last year, I feel like we're using the ball or spreading the ball out a lot better. So
did you get into the habit last year, which I would, if looking to Hakeem?
Yeah, no
more than
doubt.
others?
When things break down, I mean, he's the biggest guy on the field. Just
Right,
throw it up. But this year, going through the reads and everything, and trusting everybody on the field has been a lot better. I feel like.
So is that more as much about you as it is about the wide receivers, or is that play calling, or is that a concerted effort to spread it around?
Yeah, I feel like it goes both ways because, I mean, the play calling right now, it can go to anybody at any time. And so all of us understand that. So everybody's ready for the ball in every single play. It's not every single play call is certain for certain people. I mean, it's going anywhere.
How far has Real grown since the time you've been with him?
Yeah, he's been great. I mean, I feel like the game's slowed down for him a lot as well. And then obviously he knows when to use his legs and athleticism. So it's fun to see when he can take off and run. He looks good.
Would you like to, I know Coach Gordon had said you guys could keep looking to him in different ways outside of playing quarterback. I mean, how do you see him possibly being used in that area too?
Yeah, I mean, however the coaches are going to use him this year, and obviously he's putting the team before himself, and that's a good thing. And whether that's packages or any way we can get him the ball on the field, he's one of the fastest kids on the team, so he can help the team out big time this year.
How do you help each other? When you go and talk to them on the sidelines, or even during a drill, what kinds of ways do you maybe fill each other's knowledge gaps or whatever the case is?
Yeah, I mean, we just pick each other's brains when we come off the field or in the film room. We help each other out because we see things differently sometimes, and when we can help each other out that way, it's huge. And so, I mean, he's a selfless guy, and I feel like all the quarterbacks are in the quarterback room, so we all help each other out big time. And what we got going on right now is awesome.
There's been talk from receivers, I think even the tight ends, about gaining your confidence on, say, 3rd and 6, that you can go to them or the jump ball,
Yep.
in the red zone. You're the guy, obviously. How do they gain your confidence? I mean, what is it that you feel comfortable, when you feel comfortable going to them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously 3rd down and 6, like those kind of situations are huge. And right now in practice, what I look for is obviously the guy who's the most consistent, not somebody who I think is maybe going to do all right this play, maybe he's not. The guys who are consistent every single play, I have 100% confidence in them, and that's when I go to them. So, I mean, every day in camp, I'm seeing that more and more with certain guys, and it's looking good. So.
Do you communicate that to them, or do they figure it out when the ball doesn't come to them as much as the other guys?
I mean, both. I mean, I'll tell them some things, and then if the ball's not coming to them, I guess they go back and film and see what they can do better. So.
You mentioned the game slowing down for Real a little bit. How much has it slowed down for you?
Yeah, I feel like it's slowed down a lot. Obviously, Coach Manning has come in and preached on accelerated vision, and that's helped out a lot. And especially when we're getting all these reps at one of the best defenses in the conference every single day, I go out the next day and I feel like, all right, I know what they're going to do here and that kind of thing. So the game has slowed down, but at the same time, I'm just trying to get better with Coach Manning's play calls and everything.
What's your interpretation of what he means by accelerated vision?
I mean, one, experience. You know what to expect on certain situations, and just seeing the play before you snap the ball. Really, what you think the corner and the safety are going to do, and obviously you got to use your eyes. But it's not anything like guessing. It's something that you know is going to happen. Really. So.
Is it easier now that you take your time digesting that stuff a little bit, as opposed to last year when you're throwing in there, and I'm sure everything was happening 100 miles an hour last year?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, now got even more calm, I feel like, and just poised in the pocket. Where last year I was sort of antsy on my feet and trying to make plays all the time, where I didn't trust everybody on the field really, and so everything's just calmed down a lot.
Everyone raves about Darren's speed at wide receiver. How would you describe what his skill set?
Yeah, I mean, his footwork is amazing. He can, really chop and get going. His speed's awesome. Hands are great. So, he's done a tremendous job right now in camp. And, we just got to keep building every single day. And, we still got a ways to go till the first game. So, we're just going to keep working.
Is there an emphasis for you guys after one scrimmage from the coaches down? This is the emphasis now for us.
I mean, we ran certain plays. We didn't run the whole offense. And so, they said don't get comfortable for what we did in the scrimmage. We looked good and everything, but at the same time we got to build every single day, and the game's 3 weeks away, so it's not like what we did in that scrimmage is it. So we're going to keep adding and building off that, but Coach Manning just kept on preaching, don't be comfortable with where we're at. So.
How's your camp gone so far?
It's going real good. We're about halfway into it right now. I'm seeing a lot of growth from myself and the offense and our team as well. So it's going real good.
Where have you taken some strides?
I think each practice I just get more comfortable, especially in our pass game, just sitting back there, seeing everything. I think everything's becoming a little more clear, which is, good for me. It builds confidence in myself, and, that's where, I think I've grown.
Coach Gordon said right now you're the clear-cut number 2 guy. Did you feel last year you were ready to, have that role, or is that something you had to grow into over time?
I think, sure, I could have been ready last year. I think coming from the high school I came from kind of prepared me to, play in big situations and stuff like that. So I think that, last year I sure think could have been ready.
When you talk about comfortability, what does that mean to you? Does it just mean on the field and off the field? What kind of goes into having that level of comfort?
I can describe it as you get the ball, you drop back, and you understand, who's the defenders and how they're rushing you, and where to move, and if you even have to move and stuff like that. So eliminating wasted movements, as I think really important.
Now, Coach Gordon had also mentioned they would continue to, look for ways to utilize you even outside of quarterback. What kind of role do you see yourself having on this team this year?
Well, man, I see myself having whatever role Coach Campbell wants me to have. We have all the trust in the world for him and his decision. So, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do and to make sure the team's successful.
What's the biggest focus for you right now? Is it, I think Coach Gordon talked about sitting in the pocket, go through your reach. Is that, your big focus in where you've made the gains?
I would say so, yeah. Kind of goes into that comfortability statement I had. I think that's becoming easier, which is, like I said, good for me to feel and good for, the offense to feel. And, they'll gain trust in me. I get trust in myself, trust in the offensive staff. And ultimately, that's what we need.
You've been the guy in the room now that's been in the offense the longest. I remember you saying that in the spring. But how do you feel about maybe the balance or the dynamic you have with Brock in terms of being able to kind of help each other pick up certain things, whether you're on the field or whether he's on the field?
Yeah, Brock has really good field vision, so, I just try to help him out whenever I can if he does come off the field and try to give him any pointers to what I'm seeing. It's 2 different perspectives and whatnot. But the dynamic's nice. We all contribute. We're all smart quarterbacks in there. And so, the dynamic's real nice.
First of all, you switched to number 1. What's the story there?
There's always been a history of me just being in a single-digit number, but really I wanted 21, but I got to talk to Jatarius Grant and tell him to give me that. I'm just playing. But it was just a new change, a new person. I just felt like change would be good. So.
How did having to battle through an injury rehab, how did that maybe change you a little bit?
That changed me mentally a lot. Really, I learned a lot from that. That really helped me be a better person. I was able to see how it is outside in versus me being on the field and seeing it out. So that really helped me mentally.
What is swagger? What is it to you?
Swagger, that's big on if you play the corner position, you gotta have swagger. But I just feel like, we just bring something different to the table, and we're just trying to bring that ego and that pride to our position.
How do you build that confidence that, you're out, there's obviously going to be plays that maybe get made against you at corner. How do you build the confidence to still play through that?
How you build that confidence, you got to know your defense. Once you know everything and know your position, everything that come with it's gonna be easy. So that's really how I approach it.
Were you always a confident guy? I mean, dating back to when you were playing Little League and always?
Yeah, I was always a confident guy, but I was always a quiet guy. So I never like actually talked a lot as I like when I was younger. But as I got to college, I was really like more talkative with it.
Are you the reason Anthony's quieter now?
Probably, I'm probably rubbing off on him right now, but probably.
Okay.
You guys got in for a lot of meaningful snaps and big situations, clutch situations last year. How much does that help?
That helps a lot, you know. Like I used to say when we was on the sideline, some games like behind PV and Payne, I used to tell them like, you know, if we get in, just get your feet wet, because getting your feet wet is get you ready for this upcoming season, which will be this year. So that was really meaningful.
If you're going up against a 6'6" Hakeem like, I don't know, against whomever, I don't care, take your pick a team. How do you defend that person? I mean, because you're not 6'6".
You know, there's ways you got to study guys, but then again, this is a team sport, so you know I'm not out there alone going against somebody. Like it's not really a one-on-one battle all the time. You feel me?
You mentioned you can't play 100 snaps. How have you and Anthony tried to bring those young guys along, and have any of them stood out?
Yeah, we got some smart guys, man. Everybody really bringing that to the table and helping each other. We got like DJ Miller, you know, we got Kamani King. You know, there's some smart young people, you feel me, like came in and just really willing to work and willing to like learn the defense real fast.
What receivers impressed you the most?
Oh, out of our receiving core, I have to say one, and Joe Skates.
What's he done to
You know,
make you, oh wow?
You know, I just like to see guys change. You know, like it's good to see like when you see your teammates get better, especially like a receiver, being that I'm a corner. So it's good to see them people get better. You know, I just want to see the best out of them.
Well, what mentality does it take to be a good corner?
The mentality, you gotta bring a certain type of demeanor. Like you can't be like, you gotta be short-minded first, and then you just can't like let everything get into your brain. Like some plays not gonna go your way. You just gotta be ready to handle those plays.
And how would you characterize Anthony Johnson, and how has he grown since last year?
How he's grown, he's really a workhorse. If you want to say, like, he always watching film, you know, that type of stuff. He always trying to pick my brain. I don't know why, but yeah, you know, Ant's just a workhorse. You know, he just want to get better.